Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to the new people who is stopping by. I'm going to be doing a divine masculine check, seeing what's going on with his environment and his heart space and mental space. So let's go ahead and get started. This is not going to resonate for everyone. So if you would like a personal, just email me. So what is going on the Divine Masculine's environment for the collective? Two cards. So he's in this energy of wanting to reunite. But there is some kind of mental conflict. For some masculines, they could be going out, having fun, celebrating, meeting up friends for drinks or whatnot, but he's still in mental conflict regarding his environment. He is at a stalemate. It's like he knows the decision he needs to make, but maybe he is putting on a front around his friends, his family. It's like very deceptive in a sense of like wearing a false mask, because in his environment, he wants to portray like he has it all together, everything is good. He may be trying to portray that to you, femmes. But deep down inside, there's this energy here of a mental conflict that he's dealing with. So let's go ahead and see what's going on in his heart space. Angel, spirits, and guides, what's going on in the Divine Masculine's heart space? See, he's juggling. So in the energy here is he's really trying to find balance in his heart space. I feel like he knows what he wants to do, and what type of love he is looking for, and or what he knows that he needs. But I feel like it's in a sense of he's running from that connection, because it feels too real, it feels too good, it feels like something that he doesn't know. Like, I want to say, like, it feels so good that it makes him want to run from it, from the connection. And it really brings him in conflict, because for some femmes and masculines, y'all may have been reunited together, have been in communication, have been talking, and he's still a little afraid of it. There's something that he's refusing to see. And so in his heart space, he's juggling because he wants to feel it. He wants to embrace this connection, but it's still him trying to juggle. And maybe he's juggling something in financially. Maybe he doesn't feel like he's able to provide for you, or vice versa. What is going on in the Divine Masculine's mental space? In his mental space, he's in this energy of stand your ground. He could be very defensive, or in his mind, he knows what he wants, and he's not going to settle, because at the bottom of the deck is choose your battles. So I feel like he's trying to find his truth, trying to stand up for himself, in the midst of him juggling his love situation or whatever he's got going on in his life. So let's go ahead and see, why is rejoice in celebration here in mental conflict? Yeah, he knows he's on this kind of journey. I feel like for some, I believe y'all are text messaging, sending emails, and it feels really, really good. It feels really good to hear from each other, talk to each other, but he may be in a very flighty energy. I saw like an airplane, like super flighty, like he'll engage in this conversation and then get into that little mental conflict and that stalemate energy, and then won't respond or acts kind of funny. And I feel like it's just in his heart, he's playing tug of war with this union, this connection, because he's just trying to figure himself, stand his ground, and find himself still. Like, I feel like it's just still a little tug of war that he's dealing with. Let's find balance here, Spirit. He could be trying to juggle because a child situation. He may have a child, and so he just wants to put all his energy and time and money towards his kid. For some, he's trying to find balance because financially he has a kid and it's something that he's trying to support, because at the bottom of the deck is occupation. For that, it could just mean that he's trying to figure out how to balance work life, a relationship life, a child life, having kids. And another message that I'm getting is I feel like he's not quite matured yet. And so it's taking baby steps for him to try to find balance within his heart space to really put in that work towards a relationship. So I'm going to take that last card. And so why is stand your ground here, Spirit? Yeah, he's on a journey. I feel like with this stand your ground, I feel like he's trying to still figure out what he's trying to do, what he needs to stand up for. I feel like maybe if he's in a karmic situation in his mental space, he may be finally standing up to the karmic and telling her how he really feels and is really being more empowered. So in his mind, I feel like he's empowering himself, but there is still like that back and forth conflict that he is having. So let's go ahead and see. Sorry, I got a phone call. My mom was calling me. So lucky I haven't even started yet. So let's go ahead and see what else is going on. The Divine Masculine. Let's see what's going on in his environment. Angel, spirits, and guides, please tell us more about what's going on in the Divine Masculine's environment. Oh, see? Look at this. I feel like he's in this energy of really maturing and having that spiritual growth. Even though he is still having that mental conflict, I think it's just because it's so new, and of him having this spiritual awakening, because true love is at the bottom of the deck. And I feel like for him, it's scary to him. And that's why he has that mental conflict, because this true love connection that he is feeling and receiving, because I feel like some of the femmes are in union or at least speaking to each other, or for the ones who are not, he's having this mental conflict of wanting to reach out, wanting to communicate, because he knows that you're part of his pathway, his journey. If you see the butterflies, he finally sees the light. He's in a transformation period. So I feel like in his environment, he is really fighting the urges for people who have not heard or seen their masculine, that he's wanting to really reunite with you. But he's really at a stalemate to just make that decision to just go ahead and reach out. Because I feel like in his environment, he is maturing more. He's allowing spiritual growth to set in. And if you watch the video of this yesterday, he's really stepping into his power, having that awakening, because he feels that true love. He feels it. And I'm going to take that. So what is going on in the Divine Masculine's heart space? What's going on in the Divine Masculine's heart space? Yeah, past life. He feels that you are a person from his past life, and I feel like he may not, like I said, he may not truly understand what this whole twin flame journey is about, but I feel like he kind of gets it in a sense. Like, he understands that connection, and it's all very new to him with that child, you know. It's so new to him that in his heart it makes him juggle, because it's kind of very scary to him, because he wants to put in that work. He wants this to be with you, and he knows there's this connection that he can't really describe. And so I feel like he's just really juggling in his heart. And I feel like he wants to be with you, femmes, and he wants that relationship. I just think that he's just kind of in this little tug of war with his mind and his body, and I want to say soul too, because of his environment and situation. So what's going on in the Divine Masculine's mental space? What is he thinking? Ooh, I feel like for some, he is thinking of traveling to see you. In his mental space, it could also just be moving forward, wanting to take action. His energy is wanting to take off now, like, and wanting to take off is in like wanting to go on that journey, that union. For some, he may be a little flighty because I told you I saw that airplane, and him trying to stand his ground and speak truth. So, and him expressing what he's thinking, he could be very, very flighty. So I feel like for some, I think that he could just be really thinking about, because this is the mental space, wanting to reach out, wanting to see you, wanting to take a trip to see you or meet up. And if so, that's so exciting. So let's go ahead and see. Angel, spirits, and guides, tell me more about mature man, spiritual growth, and true love. Yeah, see, in his environment, he's really wanting to take a leap of faith. He's wanting that prosperity and that energy of, so what? I just want to reunite. But I feel like with that mental conflict card, he's worrying a little bit about how this feels. Worrying maybe if he does reach out to you, how would you take it? Because maybe he has hurt you too many times, and you may be in a different energy of, like, kind of, I want to say hasty, like kind of like in that defense mechanism energy of maybe not being as receptive to his love because you've been hurt. Or he's just nervous to even reach out, so he may be in his mental, with that mental conflict card of just needing to just take that leap of faith, just jump in and just like a grasshopper, jump in and just message you. So why is past life here, Spirit? Past life. You know, I told you with this situation, it is really in this energy of warning. He's trying to, it's like that energy of be aware, like, oh my God, he's in that make a detour, just freaking out. And at the bottom of the deck was isolation, standoffish, and separation. This connection is a little scary to him. Like, it's very strange. Like, he never felt this connection from anybody else. And so for him, in his heart, he's juggling, because it's like, I want to start something new. I want to see her or be with her, but my heart is like, I'm really, really scared. And so he could be very standoffish. And for some, I'm telling you, there's that travel again. He may want to come and see you, so he's kind of juggling, saying, hey, like, let's meet up. In his heart, he wants to see you. But he's trying to use tact on how he is going to express that he wants to see you. Hey, let's start something new and fresh, like a child. I want to put in work. I want to show you a different side of me. I want to show you that, because I feel like we have this connection that I have not felt from no other. But I'm just a little, you know, I'm just juggling a little bit. So why is travel here, Spirit? Yeah, he's wanting something that is more of something that's more deep rooted, like a tree. In the bottom of the deck, it's a tornado. So I feel like this is going to be very sudden and unexpected for some. There's a storm brewing where he's just really in his mental space, really like feeling pulled and called to reach out to you and really stand his ground and say, hey, I want to see you. I know for some that when he is in his mental space, when he does reach out and y'all are able to see each other, he's going to feel liberated, feeling free. But I feel like whatever journey that you're on is coming to an end. I feel like he has done a lot of personal growth. He's evolving. He may not be quite there fully, but I feel like he has done a lot of healing, and he's continued to do some healing, but I feel like he's in this energy of really wanting to reach out and show you. So let's go ahead and see what else is going on with Divine Masculine. What's going on in Divine Masculine's environment? What's going on in Divine Masculine's environment? In his environment, he's ready to take action. He's ready to grab the bulls by the horn because he's wanting to rejoice with you. He's wanting to reunite with you. And he knows with that mental conflict, that stalemate energy, he just needs to take action. And I think that will just help him. And the bottom of the deck is emotions are running high. Yeah, like I think him with all this love and this spiritual growth, he feels it. He understands it now. And so in his environment, he's just like, things are just kind of lining up for him and you and his union. What's going on in his heart space, Spirit? What's going on in Divine Masculine's heart space? Step out of your comfort zone. See? Like, he needs to stop juggling. He needs to just stop being standoffish, stop trying to isolate, maybe ghost or whatever, that person, and just reach out. Reach out to their femmes and say, hey, I want to see you. Hey, let's talk. Hey, I want more from you. I want to have a fresh new start with you. What's going on in the Divine Masculine's mental space? Oof. Yeah, see, confidence is key to your success. Nothing is yet set in stone. So I feel like, you know, there is like waves here. So I see like, you know, maybe oceans travel, that I feel like the traveling or haven't seen you is not set in stone. Like if you watched yesterday, he was looking for in his mental more of that friendship, trying to grow a better bond and union with you before taking that step in love, because he really needs to take baby steps. And so I feel like that will be the key to you in his success and union, is to allow things to unfold naturally and grow like a tree. This tree took time to grow. It just didn't grow overnight. You can't plant a seed and then eat the fruit the same day. So it's going to evolve. This relationship's going to evolve, but there needs to be some kind of confidence to him. He needs to just really break out that confidence and say, hey, I want to see you. You know, like for him, maybe it's not set in stone, so he's kind of worried. Maybe, will you even want to meet up with him? And let's go ahead and see what else we got. Angel, spirits, and guides, why is it time to take action here? Why is it time to take action here, Spirit? Why is it it's time to take action here? Yeah, he has done a lot of recovery. Look at that. Spiritual growth. And so, go ahead and do it, masculines. It's time to take action in your environment. You've done a lot of healing. You've done a lot of internal work. You're growing. And so it's okay to take baby steps. The bottom of the deck is it's no need to worry. So get out of that mental conflict. Get out of that mental conflict energy, because there's no need to worry, masculines. This is a love that your femmes have been wanting and wishing for you to just finally get it. Why step out of your comfort zone here, Spirit? Why step out of your comfort zone here, Spirit? Yeah, he's in this energy of, no, she may not want to be with me. The bottom of the deck, I need to wait because, you know, she may not want to see me. She's probably so upset. She's still hurt. This won't work. Every negative thing that he is saying. But it's all because of fear-based thoughts. He needs to step out of his comfort zone and just take action. He's like in this energy of, no, warning, like I just need to make sure, you know, I need to be careful. He's making a detour, trying to out-talk himself. He's trying to avoid this obstacle. And so then he's just kind of like, no, I'm just going to isolate myself. I'm not going to reach out, you know, be standoffish. But the angels are, excuse me, the angels are saying, hey, bud, step out of your comfort zone. Stop saying no and stop waiting. Take action. Take action. All right, wise confidence is the key to your success. All right. See, it's time to choose a new direction in your love life. You know, masculines, you needed to shift your perspective, shift how you were living your karmic life, karmic situation, and get confident in what you're wanting in a romantic, successful relationship. Because you're in this energy of, oh, nothing's set in stone, you know, I can't commit. Why is nothing yet set in stone here? Yeah, and you just need to be assertive, masculines. Get what you want. If this is something that you want, if you want this relationship, if you want a union, set it in stone. Make plans, make something solid of it. Be assertive. Because whatever you were dealing with in your past, that direction, your angels are saying choose a new direction. It's time to get confident. Release those fear-based thoughts. Get out of that comfort zone. Get out. All right. And what is the advice for the divine masculine and femmes? Igniting courage. Oop. My phone's about to die. You know, you just need to get on that horse and just go. Be courageous. That is, wasn't there a courage word here? I don't know. I thought there was a courage card somewhere. But yeah, you need to be courageous. I am strong, valiant, and courageous. You know, get to that finish line. Ignite that courage. It's in you. You have to do it. Nobody else can make you do it. And then the bottom of the deck is renewing your life. You know, get rid of anything that no longer serves you. Throw it over the cliff. Get rid of that clutter. So you can have that successful relationship. You can have that relationship that is set in stone. All right, guys. Much love.